Today is September 9th, 2016 at 6:30 in the morning, and everybody that's interested in the house construction, I think maybe it's time for me to do a little walkthrough. On the way up, here's our weather station, and right behind it, the yellow flags, is where the photovoltaic system is going to go for electric power. Walking up the driveway now, here are the panels. Some of the panels we have yet to cut and install and piece together, and here's a few more. There's our work table for cutting the panels, and we'll go in through here. This is going to be closed off. This is a dining room wall. Here's the actual entrance. I'm walking in through the hole in the wall, standing in the dining room and looking west, and let's get the view of the mountain behind us. I'll home in on that. I think I'm homing in on that. Yeah, there we go. Here's the observatories on Mauna Kea, which is 13,000 feet. Okay. Going back down to where we are, looking out the dining room sliding glass doors to the valley, and coming around, and all this formwork goes out. This is just a big open area. Dining room, living room, and kitchen is all one space. And what we have here is the living room, looking out to the northeast. And let's see if we can get a better idea of the water line. Nice clear morning. So there's the water line. And I'm standing on the deck, the outside deck, and here we have trees that surround either side of the deck. These are cedar trees, western cedar. Smell pretty good, and give the deck and the living room a sort of a cozy enclosed feel, embraced in the branches of the trees. And okay, so we're going back inside, and we're going to walk down the hall. This is a long hall, and there's a sliding glass door at the end of it. Here in this central area, this right along here is going to be utilities, washer, dryer, that sort of thing. And this area is the master bath, and here's a 5-foot square master bath shower. Moving across the hall, here's a guest room, and again sliding glass doors that go out to the valley to the west. And a doorway into the bathroom. The doorways and the windows are all framed very rigidly so that they retain their shape when the concrete is sprayed around them, so that doors and windows are a nice snug fit. Coming out and going down the hall into the master bedroom area. The master bedroom is cantilevered out. The site is long and narrow, geologically difficult to build on, had to stabilize it a lot. And so the living room and master bedroom decks are cantilevered out. And we have the same kind of feeling here, being enclosed in the trees on either side, with a nice view of the water. And coming back in to the hallway, and then coming down into the southern north end of the house. And this is Ginger's office, the very north end. Sliding glass doors here, and a little area here that's under roof, but is going to remain natural dirt. And looking out here, we can just barely see parts of Maui on the horizon. Let's see if I can pick it up here. Yeah, it's not all that clear. But that's Maui. And what I really like to see is this cleared area where we had all the panels stored. So I'm standing on the roof at this point, and there, see if I can steady this a little bit. There are the observatories on Mauna Kea, which is a little bit west of due south of us. Anyway, the roof here is interesting. It's a butterfly roof, which means instead of being convex, it's concave. And right now I'm looking down the valley of the roof. There's a 4-degree slope from the west and from the east into a central channel. The purpose of the concavity is to collect rain efficiently and avoid the need for gutters on the sides. So the rain is sort of collected in a central place, and it's used for irrigation. Could put in a water treatment system. We get a lot of rain now. We're going to get about 140 inches of rain this year, I think it looks like. And which is a little heavy. It's normally about 100 inches a year. But anyway, I'm standing on the roof, walking north, and panning over the, I guess I'll do this first, panning over the living room, which is under that angled roof right there. The rectangle sticking up is the fireplace. What's there are louvered windows with an overhang. The overhang hasn't been put on yet. It's just sitting on top, bungeed down to the rest of the roof. And here we're looking southward along the roof valley. And now I'll walk over to the other side. Here are louvered windows in the master bedroom area, actually letting light into the hall. And of course we're still working on some of the roof here. Let me walk over here. And so there's another valley in the roof, and this also collects rainwater. There'll be downspouts at either end, channeling the water off. And again, the water is used for irrigation. And we can collect quite a bit of it on a roof this size. It's probably 3,000 or so square feet of roof surface. So it's a very efficient water collector. The general idea is to be off-grid and independent of water utilities, electric utilities, etc., leaving only phone and internet as necessary services. So that's about it for the roof. Looking down the valley and looking up on the ridge at the house. The ridge is about 30 feet, 40 feet higher than the valley floor I'm standing on. So it's actually beginning to look like a house. And panning over here, See the weather station and panels we're working on, and looking down, see some mac nuts on the ground. There's a nice big fat one, about 1 1/4 inches, I guess. So anyway, that's the situation as of September 9th, 6:41 in the morning.